Most people believe suffering is always a sign that something's wrong, that if life falls apart, it must be punishment. But what if that belief is not only wrong, but dangerous? In Job 08, Bildad steps in with a bold claim: God never bends justice, so if Job is suffering, the cause must be sin. Sounds logical, doesn't it? Yet here's the twist. Bildad's words reveal a mindset that many still carry today, a mindset that oversimplifies pain and misreads God's ways. Stick with me as we read and explain these chapters of the Bible together, because what you'll discover here might just flip your perspective on hardship, blessing, and what it truly means to stand upright before God. Then, let's read the chapter together. Then Bildad the Shuhite replied, "How long will you say such things? Your words are a blustering wind. Does God pervert justice? Does the Almighty pervert what is right? When your children sinned against Him, He gave them over to the penalty of their sin. But if you will seek God earnestly and plead with the Almighty, if you are pure and upright, even now He will rouse Himself on your behalf and restore you to your prosperous state. Your beginnings will seem humble, so prosperous will your future be. Ask the former generation and find out what their ancestors learned, for we were born only yesterday and know nothing, and our days on earth are but a shadow. Will they not instruct you and tell you? Will they not bring forth words from their understanding? Can papyrus grow tall where there is no marsh? Can reeds thrive without water? While still growing and uncut, they wither more quickly than grass. Such is the destiny of all who forget God, so perishes the hope of the godless. What they trust in is fragile, what they rely on is a spider's web. They lean on the web, but it gives way, they cling to it, but it does not hold. They are like a well-watered plant in the sunshine, spreading its shoots over the garden. It entwines its roots around a pile of rocks and looks for a place among the stones. But when it is torn from its spot, that place disowns it and says, "I never saw you." Surely its life withers away, and from the soil other plants grow. Surely God does not reject one who is blameless or strengthen the hands of evildoers. He will yet fill your mouth with laughter and your lips with shouts of joy. Your enemies will be clothed in shame, and the tents of the wicked will be no more. Let's say a quick prayer to thank the Lord for His mercy. Lord, thank you so much for the light you gave me in this study today. I feel like I've read your word and understood a little more about how you work, even when life doesn't make sense. Please help me not just to keep this knowledge in my head, but to live it out every day, in my words, my choices, and even in how I see my struggles. Remind me that my trials don't always mean punishment, but that you can use them to grow me. Walk with me, guide me, and keep my heart close to yours. Amen. So now it's your turn. How do you look at suffering? Do you instantly assume it's punishment, or can you see it as part of a bigger story God is writing in your life? Bildad, in Job 08, tried to explain pain with a neat formula, but reality shows us that trials can refine, strengthen, and prepare us in ways comfort never could. What if your current struggle is not proof of guilt but proof that you're being shaped for something greater? Think about it. Are you willing to read deeper, not just the Bible chapters but your own life, to see what God is really saying? Maybe your setback isn't an end, it's a setup. Maybe the frustration in your job, your finances, or your relationships isn't punishment but positioning. What would change if you stopped explaining suffering with blame and started seeking wisdom in the middle of it? I want to challenge you. Don't just walk away from this lesson and forget it. Apply it. Journal about it. Pray over it. Share it. And before you go, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because we're diving even deeper into these powerful truths together. Trust me, you won't want to miss the next chapter. And, as always, don't forget to check the last video and learn more about the scriptures.